Hello. The topic of our presentation today is education of daughters. There is a very famous phrase of Zeyn al-Abidin Tagir, which is, given education to one boy, you get an educated man. Given education to one girl, you get an educated family. So, there are so many people, so many girls today who do not get an education just because their parents are against of it. And they spend their entire life just cooking, looking after their children, cleaning the houses, and the most important thing is just gossiping about other people's lives. So today I'm going to tell you the reasons why their parents are against of it, and then I will try to introduce you the solution of this problem. So, nowadays girls have more opportunities than in old times. They have an opportunity to get education, they have an opportunity to make a career, and they are more free than in old times. However, there are still some people, some parents who do not allow their daughters to go to school, to university, or to have a job. There are several reasons which I will introduce. But being educated is very important for both boys and for girls. Otherwise, they will have problems in future with earning money, with providing their family. So, why their parents are against of it? First of all, from the survey it is clear that parents do not allow their girls to go to school or universities just because they think that these girls lose their upbringing and disown their family's name. The second reason is that is lack of money and distant location. And the third, the most important, the most popular view is that girls shouldn't get an education, they should get married at early ages and just build the family. Nevertheless, there are solutions for this problem. First of all, I think that government should show its impact in this issue via its policies. For example, making mandatory going to school everyone, all girls and boys, and build some educational centers, schools, universities in villages, for example, and then decrease the tuition and payment of some educational centers, schools and universities. But the next solution is in our hands. Just making projects, advertisements, which will support girls' education. So let's start from the first. Firstly, government's issue. Government should make a law which will require mandatory going to school of girls, children of girls. Why? Because it means that government will check whether everyone gets an education, whether all citizens of this country is educated with improved educational skills, practices maybe. It's not matter school, university, or even in job practices, for example. Or some courses, for example, additional courses. So it should be mandatory to go to school to everyone. Then it should be checked by government. Then government should build more educational centers, schools and universities in that regions where it is lack of that. For example, far away from our city, from Baku, and in the villages, especially in the villages, because it is mandatory there. All get education are mostly from the villages. About tuition, about payment, it should be decreased or being free for people, especially for those people who have a really problem with money. Then this is the first step in order to improve the educational situation in our country, especially about girls. This step should be done by government. The next step is projects. Projects will attract people's attention in order to get an education. For example, girls will wish get education, and their parents will wish to give their daughters this opportunity. So there should be an advertisement, for example, on TV or on the internet, just the projects which will attract their attention. And then we just should support each other, should support their getting education, claiming to the government, for example, or just making some films, short films, which will encourage people to get education. If all women, all girls will be educated, they will know problems with their family in the future. First of all, with finances, financial issue, with money, career, and these women are usually more responsible than others. There will not be marriages at early ages. Their children will be with opportunities, because parents who are educated, they want to have an educated children also. So they will give this opportunity to their children. They will send their children to other countries in order to give them an education and opportunity, in order to broaden their worldview. They have healthy lifestyle, really, because they want just to have a regime because of their school, university, their job, and the most important thing is that there will not be any gossips because of the lack of time. So we can support each other, we can make projects in order to give this opportunity to all girls of our country, even from villages, from city, from other country, I don't know. We just can make it, support each other, make projects, make advertisements, giving advices to their parents, just in order to give this chance to everyone. So I think that we can make it, and we should. Thank you for attention.